There she is. Good. I am sorry. I did not want to say anything until I was sure. I was on a secret mission by orders of Emperor Cain to monitor Fae. He ordered me to determine whether Fae would be a threat to the world or not. The contact, that is what the Emperor calls Fae. One of his paintings. This is your conclusion. Yes, your majesty. This is the answer that I chose myself. Anonalby. I think you can do it. Yes. Humans have the potential. Managers are no longer needed. The contact is not our enemy. Yes, as you say, your majesty. If Fae is... Then I leave it up to you. I atone for my crime by doing so. The Emperor Cain God, in this sense. Anonalby, the long-awaited man of God, who will take the people born into this world with him to a new horizon. Such is the destiny of the contact. That is what the Emperor called Fae. He did not tell me why he called Fae that, though. Who the heck is he then? He is Fae. He is also one who destroyed Eru, caused Kar serious injury, sank the Yggdrasil, killed Rico's subordinates in Kislev. Need I continue further? He is... id. What did you say? Id? What do you mean? He... Fae, that is, has dissociative identity disorder, although I have heard that is proven to be a myth. Also known more commonly as multiple personalities. Does that? Dissociative identity disorder, or multiple person... I just said that. It is a mental disorder where one person has multiple personalities. That can be real. Oh, but it's very real. Fae is living proof of it. I'll let it go since it's a video game. I have been watching over Fae, who has a destroyer personality within him named Id. In the beginning, he was stable. His dissociation did not occur at all when he lived in Lahan for those 3 years. But then, after Lahan was attacked, things changed. Little by little, the number of incidences of his dissociation and their length began to increase. And then at Solaris, a complete manifestation of Id occurred. What brought it about? He was fine when he was in Lahan, right? My guess is that the appearance of Groff affected Fae somehow. You probably know that Fae worked with Groff as the assassin Id before he was brought to live in Lahan. It was then that Eru, the homeland of Damania, was utterly obliterated. Groff was intentionally provoking the manifestation of Id within, for want of a better word, Fae. For what purpose? To destroy God. That is what Groff was saying. That is all I know, although there might be more to it. But one thing is certain. Groff was encouraging the manifestation of Id, but did not have adequate control over him. In other words, it was too much for him to handle. Yes. You say it, that's all you know, although there might be more to it. What did you mean by that? I shall go on to explain that now. Actually, that is the most important point. There's nothing you can do. Oh, so he's talking to Id. You understand well, just as I expected, Satan. Or was it Doc? I've been wanting to meet you, Id. I wanted to talk to you. I guess it is all due to this machine which cuts the nerve connections. Anyway, what is Fae doing as of now? Fae? Which Fae do you mean? There's more than one. Id? The one you call Fae is asleep. Sleeping. When I am awake, he sleeps. That is why he has no memory of what I do. Why does he not know? It's obvious. He is my subordinate. He cannot peer into my memories. He should not, in actuality, even exist. That man forcibly created his personality. Fae is a tenant in the room of cowardice. That man? Our father, Khan. He sealed up my personality in the deepest recesses of my consciousness. Through some inexplicable reason, that is when the present Faye was born. When you said cowardice, what did you mean? Why ask about him? You think you can do something? It's rare to be able to talk a real schizophrenic. As a scholar, I'm extremely intrigued. Well, I agree that schizophrenia can result in breaking personalities and stuff. But in actuality, whatever. With friends like you, eh, Doctor? I like you, Satan, but he is insignificant. After all, he is a failure. A coward like him does not deserve to be Faye's existence. A pathetic one who has always fled from reality. He never did one thing against me when I control him. A coward who refused to live. He should have been erased. But he continues to exist. Why won't he disappear? Darn it, it makes my skin crawl just being in the same body as him. Let us change the subject. I would like to know how and why your personalities were split. Since you were the one in control, I would assume you would know the story. Normally, personalities do not split as they did with you. Unless there was some sort of past trauma. You want me to talk about my memories? Don't misunderstand. I haven't given you the right to question me, just because I'm held down by this machine. Don't push your luck. If I really wanted to, I could break the restraints and crush you. Don't forget it. Then why not do it? Shall I tell you why? You do not have complete control over Faye, do you? Your control of him is incomplete. To break those bonds would require a tremendous amount of mental energy. Having used up your energy, Faye would return again. Basically, you would have to leave the stage. Obviously, the day you would be able to return is indeterminate. Hence, you will not do it. Am I mistaken? So you know me too well. I don't have complete. What is wrong, Id? You forced me on stage. He's waking. Under normal circumstances, I would have been able to hold on. But I can't. This is all that woman's fault. Her existence makes Faye resistance. You mean Ellie? That woman. The same. Everyone must eliminate. I do not understand. I do not understand it. You don't need to understand. But when the time comes, just take it as it comes. Reality and death. I'll eventually get to you. Be seeing ya. I see. That's an interesting bit of dialogue. The emotional portion of Faye's present personality was sealed up by his father through some method. And now, with the cleared foundation of Id's personality, in computer terms, it is like constructing a mock personality on top of the compatible portion of the OS. That is the reason Faye has no memory of his past. Those 10 or so years of memories are under the supervision of Id. As long as Id does not willingly hand over the memories, there's no way for Faye to know since he did not even exist before the times Id was sealed up. The present Faye's personality is an underdeveloped one which was built upon within the 3 years of living in Lahan, studying and acquiring other people's reactions. Hence, he does not know how to fully cope with sudden or emotional situations. Ellie, you are the one who has spent the most time with Faye, so I would assume you understand this. Were there not times when he would psychologically unstable? For example, he would be manically depressive and then have sudden fits of rage. Yes. Then his present personality is but only a temporary one. That is not what I am saying. The present Faye is one single personality. It is just that structure-wise, his personality was constructed on top of Id's, hence placing Faye at a lower hierarchy. That is why when Id is active, Faye has no recollection of it. And that means he might eventually be overtaken by Id. Yes, if it were only Id then Faye, but that does not seem to be the case. Id only manifests when Faye's mental energy is in a weakened state. It is a mystery in itself that the lower-level personality of Faye has any control over the upper-level personality of Id. It is obvious that there exists a third personality. Id calls the existence the coward. In my observation, this coward may be the fundamental personality of Faye. In other words, its manifestation is not controlled by Fae, but is controlled by the personality known as the Coward. And that means what? At the same time, it resents this Coward, he obviously fears it. From a certain point of view, this Coward is the one assisting in keeping the present Fae in control. I do not know the reason why this third personality, Fae's fundamental personality does not come out. If this one awakens, it will be one with it. In other words, there is a possibility that the complete original personality may be restored. Is that for sure? Probably, but I do not know how to awaken it. Before I had the opportunity, it disappeared, and he has been like that since. Basically, as long as nothing happens to Fae that would challenge his existence, Fae can be himself, but his surroundings do not allow him that opportunity. It would be best for him to live in a place that is peaceful. Interesting. So Fae doesn't exist. And he's been implanted with the memory that he was brought as a child here. That is Lacan! No, the Dark One! Graf's second advent! We must restrain and seal him up, otherwise we don't know what may occur! Cease this at once. May we at least wait for the wise men to return before we make any resolutions? Although a tactician, why do you place so much importance on him? I've been silent all this time since Khan's death, since he was directly recruited by the Queen. However, I question why you would use such a person whose principles lack any understanding of sacrifice. Well, that is... You must look at reality, the existence of that power. Hold on. What's this Graf's second advent? The day of the collapse was brought upon by Graf. Graf manipulated Diabolos in destroying this world. And that power within it is far too similar to Graf's. We cannot allow such a hazard to be set free. We have to immediately freeze him in carbonite, otherwise expect the worst at any moment. No, but isn't the present Fae the real Fae? If that's the case, then why? But he's still too dangerous. Think about it. He single-handedly annihilated the Solaris capital. We cannot set him free. Not only that, in the past, there were countless other cities that were destroyed by Id. I don't know their intentions, but Graf and Corellian were always involved somehow. And one of those incidents was Elru. It was Dominia's homeland. Solaris' purging of the rebelling city of Elru was done through the use of Id, to test his capabilities. As a result, not only was Elru taken down, all the Solaris units present were wiped out. He's responsible for eggs and our... So he was the one who killed my subordinates in the sewers. What's wrong with you all? Aren't we supposed to be his friends? Sorry for the dogs barking in the background. It appears everyone else is in agreement. Risks are just too great. Satan? No! That is terrible! Just a moment. Sorry about that, stuff was happening in the background. It's decided then. He will be scheduled for carbonite freezing tomorrow. Oh, really? Oh, is this where the second arc's gonna take place? You're gonna wake up years later? I heard about it from Doc. Who would have ever thought within me lies another me? But you're the same Fae I've always known. You returned to your old self. Please don't be obsessed with it. Yes, I am the second advent of Graf, one who destroyed all of this world. Seems Graf used to be a land dweller named Lacan. They're not thinking about what they're saying. They're just confused by your powers. Graf called me the one who destroyed God. In a way, I can understand what he means now. Though my id power isn't good enough, if it has the same equality as Graf's, Let's escape. If Graf or the war brings out id, let's go to a place where no wars exist. Did that, you'd be... That's alright. I don't have a place to go back either. Oh, that makes sense. Thanks, Ellie, but no. Even if I left the battlefield, there's no guarantee that it'll never appear again. Besides, I tried to kill you. Still okay with that? And you could have killed me if you really wanted to, right? The other you... Its power is nothing like that. Still didn't go through with it. You knew when it was enough. And that because your will was in effect? If you were to be controlled by id and all those around you became your enemies, I'd still be by your side because Because I know it's lonely to be by yourself. Oh. Hit me right in the feels, dude. That is... So, okay. I think I'm piecing it all together. I'll open it now. Let's go, Faye. Ellie. I think I'm piecing it all together. Faye's real. I know this much. Faye is absolutely real. Like, they may have just said he wasn't real. It was about time for you to come. It's no use trying to stop me. Even if it is you. If you get in my way, I have no choice but to... that is no way for a young lady to speak. I just came here to see you off. Huh? I refueled Welthal. We are ready to go any time. It's done. But, Ellie, you cannot use your gear while it is under repairs. What? Then what am I... You know that Omni gear. What if you borrow it? No way. I can't take Shiva's property without permission. Ellie is the only appropriate person for the gear. Nobody else can operate it. No. Never. I won't ride it ever. Ellie, what's wrong? I'm so scared. That's why. I'll never want to do it. This is a problem. How about if I ride with you? Everyone? Sorry, Faye. I'm sorry. Sorry. No, thanks everyone. Now, I know you hate to leave, but we should get going before dawn. I did some work on the radar, so it should work just fine. No sarcasm. They've left. Okay, so this is my theory before I continue on. My theory is the memories that Faye's having right now, I believe it's what they're referring to as the cowardly, alternate person, the third personality, but that's actually Faye, because the memories he's having is of years, like thousands of years ago, when he was a scientist and he was married to whoever the original Ellie was. I can't remember her name. She was in the portrait at the cathedral. So I believe that Faye is legit. He is real. However, the third one, which I'm going to refer to as Faye for now, not the real one, that Faye is just his memories hacked off, and he's reincarnated, rebirthed. That's the rebirth Faye. And then the cowardly personality is the original Faye. Alright. That's my theory. I don't know if it's true, but I'm gonna go along with it. They have left. Hey, where? They went far away. Hey, go. Never really developed Emeralda. Great, more of these nerds. These guys are hard to keep care of. Kane! Make a ridiculous setup with Hugo. He certainly has his deficiencies compared to our digitized existence, which permits us to use a higher level of logical thinking. He is restricted by his human form. Regardless, with just one machine, he annihilated Etrinak. His powers must not be underestimated. We're already short of time. The key, use the key. Even if you are beginning to feel the pressure. Trillion, what is Kane's situation? The usual life extension treatment. He'll hold out for a little longer. Does that mean we may not make it in time? I wouldn't know. You spoke of using the key. Can you be sure that he can be eliminated? That we do not know. You know who he is. If he is the contact, there is a possibility he may not transmigrate. It's an organism composed of multiple generations. It's a matter of probability. That does not mean we can just remain idle. Yes, at this rate, we are bound to make the same mistake. We can't fail a second time. Well, don't worry. I've sent Ramses to deal with him. What could a failure like him do? He couldn't even defend Etrinak. What can you expect from trash like him? Even if he has the Anima Relic. The Relic? The Relic we discovered before he... The relic we recovered before has been aligned with his gear. There shouldn't be any problems now. He should be able to use his full power. You're going to take the task yourself? Although the transmigrated, wasn't he once one of you? I don't understand you. I've thrown away all feelings of human emotion. All I need is her. But isn't that also an emotion? Of course. Is that but a blunder? You are irritating. Do you wish to cease your existence? Fine, we shall leave it at that. So you're saying that Corellian can literally turn them off and we can pretty much end this game right here and not have issues. Oh well. Alright, so I think the final boss is going to be Ramses. Elheim. Whoops. Elheim. Yes, this is the place. I want you to bring her there. She's an important woman to me. Don't be ridiculous. Why do I have to listen to you? You need her, go get her yourself. You're quite right. But can you say this? Can you say the same after looking after this? This is... The gear and the Anima Relic have been aligned. This is the Omnigear. Now, she is with Faye now. What? Losing those battles against Faye again and again. I believe it's because of the difference in the performance of the gears. I think you'll be able to use 100% of its abilities. So how about it? Now, if you still fail with this, you are truly trash. Ramses, will you go? Car, are you going? Yes, I must get rid of him with my own hands. Be careful. I believe in you no matter what others say. Ramses is just a huge pawn. Bah, what a loathsome name. I've worked my way on up to my own, but he ruined it again. That signal. It's him. I'm not trash. I'm not worthless. What kinda gear is that? Omni-gear. And according to the readings, it's clearly different from the one Bart's using, or the one from Shavat. You think it's the perfect gear? Perfect gear? Remember what Satan said? He said that the Omni-gears are controlled by mental waves. The potential varies depending on the rate of synchronism. The numbers indicate complete synchronization. Well, he's right up behind us and he's gonna ram us in the butt. Slow, too slow! They're catching up with us! Your performance is sad. Humph, I knew you'd be there. Ramses. Turn it, Lieutenant Elham. Oh, sorry. Turn Lieutenant Elham over to me, Faye. What? Why do we have to turn Ellie over to you? Oh, I get it. It's Corellian's idea, isn't it? I don't think so. You can't expect me to comply. I can take her by force if you wish, but then don't ever expect me to be able to hold her in your arms ever again. He's really lost it. Faye! Don't worry, I'll protect you. Impressive words! Faye, I intend to take everything away from you. This is a single fight. Let's do this. Probably gonna die, but that's okay. This is your final warning. Hand over Lieutenant Elham now. I refuse to. Are you sure you want to refuse me? It'll be too late for you to change your mind later. Stop your stupid boasting. Huh. Well then, I'll have to show you if I'm boasting or not. So be it. No holding back. And no holds barred. Oh great. Is this a battle I can't win? Come on, come on! What poor form! What's wrong, Faye? In the presence of my vendetta, your Weltall is but only an infant. Did that say a infant? I'm very upset. Incredible, this undeniable difference in power. Are you... Yang, are you watching this? At this rate, and with this power, I can defeat him. There we go. Ramses, listen. I surrender. So please stop attacking us this instant. What are you saying? If you do that... It is me he wants. I can't drag you into danger just over me. Ellie, we've been through too much. Ugh! Wait, what? There you go. Whoops.
Stop attacking, Ramses. I'm what you want, then just take me.
Win! I can win! I'm not the worthless one!
Ramses, can't you hear us?
He's lost himself in that overwhelming power of that gear of his.
Hey, we had better run.
It's over for you, Fei Fong Wong. Oh, great. Here we go. Oh, great, he's gonna super blast us. Dang. Ah! Oh, wow, okay. I am not the worthless one. Huh? I've even taken out the lieutenant too. Darn, I forgot my orders. Oh well, to heck with Corellian's orders. Well, he's gonna die. There's no way he can live after that. Oh wait. Get out of here, nerd. Darn, the bleeding won't stop. If things don't change, at this rate Ellie's not gonna make it.
Ellie, hang in there. Ellie, I'll save you, I promise. Ellie!
Come on. Got this. Don't you dare down me. We've gone too far. Too many adventures. I see a ghost of a man. Who the world is that? My father. Yes, I definitely want to save this part. Oh wow, that's it. That was Xenogears. Part 1. After 41 hours, I finally beat the first part of this game. I didn't even do it in... It hasn't even been 2 days yet, and I've spent like 6 months on it. Holy cow. Wow. Well, that took a giant turn. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more of this. I'm definitely going to finish this game. Not going to get out of my grasp. Like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. Comment if you really liked it. Like, I love the first part of this game, like, immensely, so. You know, let's get into it, this next part. I don't really have the disc 2 ready, but hey, what can I do about it? Thank you guys so much for watching. Au revoir, ladies and gentlemen. Au revoir. I did it. I beat it. Beat the frickin' Xenogears. Yes! I beat the first part of the game! Oh, the bass drop. Nap. I don't even know what I'm